Hi everybody, this is Random Terry here, bringing you another Temu haul. Thank you for joining me, or watching me, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I feel like there's something in my eye. Thank you for returning if you're, not new here. If you're new here, welcome. And consider subscribing. It's doesn't cost you anything, and it kind of helps out my channel, and they won't bother you anymore. And I'm trying to look for my paper. This, I am doing a haul, and don't worry about this. It was a windy day, and I was trying to keep all this at least under control a little bit. So let me get into some of this stuff. I got a bag full of stuff. Since it is spring and it's coming up on gardening season and people putting plants out and stuff, let's just get you going. First thing I'm going to show is, you can dye these elsewhere, and maybe these are too big, but they are cocoa liners for hanging pots, and this is sealed. And kind of vacuumed. I'm going to fix that though. I can really fix that. Dun dun dun. Oh, these might, well, I don't know. I ordered these. There was 2 of them, and that was $6.56, which I think is a fairly decent deal. And these were the 14-inch liners. And yeah, they're a little mussed up, but when you put them in your hanging baskets and you put soil and stuff in there and a plant, it'll fold right out. And then you start watering it, and yeah, it'll really. But yeah, these look pretty good for cocoa liners. Yeah. Yeah, so there. I think they did come in other sizes, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, they did. I think they did. So, $6.56. And I will put the link in the description box below. Now, if I don't have a link down there, or sometimes things are out of stock, I try to, because it directs you to something similar, so I try to find the similar item to put a link. And I usually tell you that, too, when I put it in there. And the sun is starting to go down, so it's starting to come in that window really, really nicely. So don't look at all my flaws, because that kind of light would bring them out. Okay, really, no. Sorry. I should probably turn this off. But, I don't do that. Sorry. Okay. All day long with the wind, there's been a hair down my face too when I pull it and try to put it on one side or the other. I don't know which side it goes on. So I wound up, I told my husband, we were in the car, next time it happens, I'm just going to snatch it out of there. And I did. And he was like, you keep doing that, you're going to be bald. Okay. Might be better. No, I'm kidding. And yes, I know I have to color my grays again. So, all right, and another cute little thing is a little waterer. I'm not sure where they, oh, no in there. Okay, gotta cut it. It's sometimes they have that little, oh, they do have a little, okay. This water you put on a bottle, and you've probably seen them before, and my little top popped out. My little thing popped out. Let's see if it'll fit back in. Will it snap in? Nothing that a little glue won't help. Oh, it does snap. Maybe? Yeah, okay, it snaps in. It's just out. So I like this one. This little water topper thing, whatever it's called. was, I'm trying to find it on my thing. Plastic water for a bottle, 98 cents. Okay, so what was different about this, instead of just having, you know, the sprinkler thing, it also has the other side. So if you want to have just a stream come out instead of a sprinkle, you have that for that side too. And this is just plastic, and it should fit on top of a bottle, and I probably should have brought a bottle. So, and this slides off of there real easy, so I don't know if you need to keep it capped. Because you go like that, it won't, I don't think it'll fall out. So here's my cute little water, 98 cents. Cool. Because sometimes you can recycle your bottles that way, and yeah. Alright, then something that I kind of overbought on. I got a deal on it. On one of the sets. There it is again. Okay. So I've got 2 boxes of these. One was $10.49, and then I got a deal where it was like half off, and so it was like $5.24, and so I bought that one, but mistakenly I had 2 in the cart, and each box has 2 in it, I believe. And these are individual grow lights. So each little light, they come like this. It's not very big, but oh, they're together. They come together and you plug it in, okay? And when you have 2 little lights, you have this screws into there, right? If I get my hands ready and doing, okay. So you screw that in. And then you have the little stake for the other one as well. And it's pointy at the other end, and it will telescope out. So you stick it in your plant, the pot of plant, and you aim it down, and then you would plug it in, of course, with a USB, and then you have a little control in line, and you would turn it on. So I can see now, okay, that, oh, that even goes up. That's quite long. So if you have a tall plant, that's kind of cool. These probably wouldn't work on my coffee table because I'd have to run that cord somewhere. But yeah. So $15, I got 2 like sets of 2, and let's see. It'll go up. It goes down. It doesn't like go the other way. But yeah, so you have that. It's in that plastic. I'm kind of excited to try these. And if you don't want to use it as a light, you can have a pointer. Maybe the other end would be better. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. So I got 2 of those. I liked it. The price for just the deal was $5.24. I don't know how I bought 2 boxes, but I did. Mistake. And it does come with like a little paper in there to tell you about it. Specifications, LED, plant, grow light, how to stake it in there. Control manual. That's a control manual. I already have a shelf with a grow light in it, but I thought these were cool. So if you had one that wasn't in there, or if you had a light or plant next to your computer or on your desk and it wasn't getting natural light and stuff, you could plug it in, turn it on. Okay, let's see. It's on, off, and then there's a timer on it. And then there's a, I don't know, they got 2 little arrows, what that means, and then there's a plus button, plus minus button on there. I will have to read. So it does seem like you can do it on a timer. Increase the light, decrease the light, and the power button on the bottom. So, yeah. And this is pretty decently long. So you could have your probably about 6 feet apart, you could have your lights. Because this just has to go to the thing and then, or your plant 6 feet apart. Because that'll go one way and this one will go the other way. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to try these. I'm not sure what I'm going to try them on. There might be some plants over next to my couch that might need a little bit more light, especially in the winter. So, those are the grow lights. And I got two of them. Should I return one? I don't know. We'll see where I go with that. I already spent the money for it, so. The grow lights. And they come in a nice little box if you wanted to gift one to somebody if they like plants, indoor plants, house plants and stuff, which I do, so that's basically why I got it. So other than the faux pas of me buying 2 of them, I like it. So we'll see how it works. And I wish I would have something to plug it into, see how it worked here, but I did not bring an extension cord. I should just leave one in here somewhere. Extension cord to do that. And my camera's like, because I can see the shelf is askewed. And I'm sitting kind of lower in the frame. But this is how it's going to be because I'm not going to start this over again. All right. What do I have here? Oh, this is a little, like a thumb knife. Because sometimes I do go around and I try to use my fingernails to clip something off. And this, haha, yeah, it's a springy thing. There's like a razor type thing and you just go and you would clip off what you wanted to clip off. Let's see, or would you do it the other way? Let's see. No, I like it better on the thumb. Okay, and when I'm trying not to slice my finger open with it because it's pretty, yeah. So when you're like clipping off little buds or flowers or something, or just cleaning up a plant, because a household plant might be nice. And I have this one big, I don't know what it's called, Dieffenbachia? I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm always like pulling off the dead leaves or things that are really yellow and they don't really just break off real easy. So this would be nice to just go and snip it off in there. So, and when not in use, there's that springy, that's the springy mechanism. Okay, you would just flip that spring over the other side and it holds it closed. And that plastic thumb knife was 98 cents as well. So, and I'm going to put it back in the bag so it just doesn't pop open until I get it put away. All right. Oh, and back to my hanging pots. Since my arms don't, I can't really reach up too much. My husband did put some drip lines in, so they'll drip, but they constantly get plugged up. So he has to go out and fix them, and last year I was not going out there, so I got a pack of 3 of these. You probably saw them in the thumbnail. Okay. They're supposed to hold 22 pounds. You would hook that, ooh, sorry. You would hook that up your thing, and then it would give you 8 inches. It brings the plant down 8 inches, so that in itself would probably bring it down to where I could reach it, but on my front porch. And then when you want to do something, you just pull the plant down. I don't think it'll hold it down. Maybe it will. And then you push it up. Because it seems pretty neat. And that's almost like that plastic binding when you get something and you get that plastic. It's usually white around it and you cut it. Like boxes of, put together furnitures and stuff, and sometimes they have that around it. So they hold 22 pounds. I thought I would try it. And these cost me $9.48. So $3 and some change for each one. And I believe pulley retractable for plants. A little carabiner there and a little carabiner down there. So actually, I wonder if I took this carabiner off on the top, I could probably just hook that on, my plant hooks are thicker than that. I was going to say my plant, I could just hook that on the plant hook and then it won't add that extra 1.5 inches or whatever. So it won't bring down the drip thing, but it will bring it down if I need to clean up the pots and cut out the dead flowers and stuff off my pot or my plants. So I thought I would give those a try. And I'm thinking for what they are, $9.48, I don't think that's too bad of a price in my mind, but I've never priced these before, so I don't know. I just haven't done that. So let's move along here. Come on, little buddy. Oh, here we go. Ta-da! These are plant supports. I bought 2 of them. This one was $1.39. This one is $1.39. So, $1.39 each pack of. There's 4 in here, and let's see. I'll tell you what it's for. It is for my one plant out there on my coffee table. It's got a tall pot, and it's growing up, but it's kind of leaning out and growing. So what I want to do is just kind of hold it up, put these in the pot. It goes up, and the plant will kind of lay over the edge, which I will kind of show you. And hopefully for $1.39. So it comes with 4 spikes, right? Oh, there we go. Like that. 4 spikes that go in the dirt. And and 4 of these. And you would snap that on somewhere? It's supposed to go in there. It's not sliding in very well. It's like this little thing is too narrow. Bummer. Let me try all of them. Nope. Maybe it's the steak. Well, dang. Doesn't snap in there. But it's supposed to be in there like that, like a T almost. And then you have another one here that would, let's see, that snaps in like it's supposed to on the edge. And that would go in there like that. And you could either put just 3 of them, or, because that will, you know, go like that, even if you only need a little bit to hold a plant if it's thinner. But if you want to just put 3, if you have a bigger one, you want to put 4, you put all those together, you stake them around your stems of your plant, and this kind of holds up all those stems. And I really need to work on, maybe I'll sand this down a little bit and go in there better. So I really need those because I think that plant, I've been watching the dog very carefully when he goes in there, because if I don't try to keep the plant like on the coffee table, which at some point, geez. I always seem to get hair in my eye with these glasses. I think it gets caught in the nose piece or in the, I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, because the dog could probably get up there if he wanted to. Cosmo, at least. Toby's never paid attention to that. And that plant, I know, is poisonous to dogs. And I really should take it up off the coffee table, but he hasn't showed interest, and every time he's in there, I'm watching him. So, and it's such a pretty plant. So we'll see about getting these to work. Yeah. But I will put a link in the description box below about where you can find these. And I'm pretty sure I could probably make that, bend these to my will and get it in there. I am bigger and smarter than these stakes. I know that's debatable. So that was something I kind of needed. And I was going to like maybe just give the plant to somebody. Well, if I can't get these to work, then I might do that. even though it's pretty. And it's very full. And I forget what they call it. Is it an angel plant or something? But the little leaves kind of look like, almost like elongated hearts. And it's kind of a lighter green plant. So, yeah. So $1.39. All right. I got a couple more things in this bag. Looks like a never-ending bag. Aha. All right. Heck, what are these, you might ask? These are hole covers to cover your hole. Yeah, don't go there. Let's not go there with that. But they're individual little, almost like a really thin felt, papery kind of felt. So they're really thin, and in the bottom of a pot when you plant it, and you have like a hole in the bottom. Sometimes I usually go outside and we have like an area like around the house that's contained, I guess, like a border, and inside we have river rock. So I usually, and our driveway up in front of the garage is river rock. I'll go and get a rock and put it over the hole, or sometimes even put a paper towel over the hole so the dirt doesn't all fall out, yet the water can. And I thought these would go good with that. And I think, how many of these? I don't know why I put green, but they're $1.48, and I forget how many I have. I'm going to give it a quick count, and let's see, does it say on the outside? Orange, 4-inch. Pot hole pad. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 20. There's 20 of them in there. So $1.48 for 20 of them. I don't think I'm going to use that many that fast, so these will probably last me a while. But I thought they were cute. It also said that these were good for something else, and I forget what it was. And maybe I wasn't too interested in what that was, because probably not something I would do with them or need to do. I don't know. But I thought these were cute. They make something to cover your hole. Or I think they've always made something to cover your hole, but this is your plant pot hole. Not your pot plant hole. But maybe it could be used for that and not if you're so accustomed, but all right. Next thing. Let's go with this first. Yes, I've been dying to pull out. This is kind of like, I don't know what to call it, but it's like a drop cloth thing. And I usually get a big mess on my counter when I plant things or repot things. And I have aloe plants that put off a lot of pups. The one that my sister gave me just started putting off all these pups, and I would separate them and plant. And I've given away aloe plants, and there's still more in that pot that I probably really need to repot. Start giving them away again. And I make a mess on the table. And I usually just do it, use a kitchen spoon and do it and then clean up. But this is kind of like a drop cloth. I did not write down the size, how big this was, because there was sizes. Oh, I can smell that plastic. 100, no, 1.0 by 1, I don't know. It's probably in metric type. It says 100 to 100, and I don't know if it's 1.00 or that. So this is a quarter of it, right? Yeah, probably a yard. Okay, but let me show you the corners of this. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. You playing coy? You playing coy with me? Come here. Get in here. Oh my goodness, it's a heavy boy. He's getting to be a heavy boy. He's very interested in what I'm doing. So let's just show him. You can show me. You can show. Are you getting camera shy? Are you? Are you camera shy? Yeah. You still love me? Yeah. So there he is. Yeah, he's getting bigger, isn't he? Little boy, yeah. Yeah. You want me to come out there and sit in the recliner with you? You want to take a nap on my couch? Oh, there you go. Goodbye. just had to come see what I was doing, what it's all about. So now back to this drop cloth. And I've been kissed by a dog. Who said that? Let me know in the comments below. I know, but you know. Cosmo, come here. Bring me that. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Here. Thank you. This is not to be played with, you know, babies under 3. I think the fan blew it off. Okay. Well, anyway, it's this big kind of a vinyl thing, and turn it around here. You would lay it out on your counter, and the corners you snap up. If I can do it. Oh, here we go. It snaps up. So you snap all the corners up, right? So you'd have this almost like a little tray that would hold in the dirt and stuff, and then you could like pour it out when you're done and save a lot of the stuff instead of, you know, scooping it into the trash can like I usually do. So I thought that was cool. It's like tarp material almost. So, but it is firm enough to probably have the edges, and there are bigger ones than this too. So even if you had like a place where you put plants and you wanted something under all of them, just to live under there to keep the water off of whatever surface you have them on, this would probably work for that too. I'm not sure if they have a smaller one. I knew they had larger ones. So this will go over where my potting soil is, and then next time I do use that. Sorry, it did scare you, didn't it? It's kind of larger than I expected a little bit. So yeah, and it just folds up. And there you have it. A plant drop cloth. And let's see, how much was that? That was $3.28, and I'm thinking that's going to be a good buy for that. So, and then last but not least, I have some self-watering pots. I have one that my sister gave me that I have my African violet in, because African violets don't like to get their leaves wet. So she bought me this, and you water it in the bottom, and it, what do you call it when it like, it wicks it up, the water. And the ones that I have it in aren't this big, but, so this is a set of 2, and these were $2.44, which is a lot cheaper than you would find them on Amazon. Oh, it even gives you like little tags of what the plant is. And there's 2 of them, since there's two plants. Or 2 pots, excuse me. Okay. Make sure that doesn't blow on the floor. And you've got your wicks. And I will show you how this gets set up. Yeah, these are smaller than... Come on. Are you in 2 separate? You are. Okay. 2 separate. Did I not get 2 of the bottoms? Oh, I did. I got 2. It's there. Okay. So, you've got this plastic piece. You've got this gray piece. And you would put them together. Line them up. Put them together. And I'm sure if I push it hard, yeah, it'll go on more, but I don't want to push it so hard that I can't. So when it is together like this, you put water through this little thing. And you have to be careful. Don't pour it too fast, because that's only a small little hole to get it in there, and it's sometimes over exuberance. It kind of just splashes right back out at me. So before you do that though, you would take your wick. There are 2 larger holes in the bottom of that you would feed these through, right? You just feed these through. I don't know if you could pull it up at all if you wanted to, so it comes up. But yeah, and this is like a, I don't know if it's like a cotton cord. You probably could like pull it up in your, and then, oh boys, hi. Go somewhere else and nip. Hey. What do you got hanging out of your mouth? Toby fur. Oh, yeah, okay. Cosmo has a little Toby fur hanging out of his mouth. Yeah, these are kind of snug to get on. But once they're on, yeah. Oh, and my cord came out. Go back in. Go back in. Sorry for the interruption. And it's not all Cosmo either. Toby sometimes initiates that. Okay. So you would have that down in there. Get it lined up just right. And if you put enough force, it'll probably... It will, but I don't think I need to right now. Maybe it won't. Maybe I have to, like, sand that down a little bit just so it slides in a little bit better. But that would be it. You have water there, and you have your little plant, and you just water the bottom. And it takes a little while for it to get sucked up in there. Like, every week or so I check mine, and it looks like it's a little bit down low. Mine is white. So, there's these. And these, like I said, were $2.44 for 2 of them. Yeah, I think that's a deal. One for each. Let's put these all back. You go back in there. You go back in there. Keep them kind of... And, of course, the little tags. And I thought that was just cool, because you get 2 and you get the tags, and I'm like, damn, that's good. So that is my haul for you for today. And I have to get going and get some stuff thrown away so it doesn't get picked up by the dog if it gets on the floor. And I just wanted to get this out quickly, so I'm sorry if I'm like babbling like I usually do. But I just kind of like, I thought this was fun since that time of the year again that we're interested in plants and flowers and things to help us out. And I don't know if they have some other things. You can just put in garden stuff and you could probably find a whole host of things to get on there. Rather, probably cheaper than elsewhere outside of there. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Consider giving me a thumbs up. Tell me what that line came from. Like I've been kissed by a dog. And until next time, there we go. Bye. Hi there. I just wanted to update you that my husband was able to get these stakes into the plant support. All he did was kind of bend back each side of this so that it kind of opened that up a little bit to get that stake in. So just wanted to let you guys know it wasn't that hard. He did it easy peasy. Bye.